So one of the main differences in the Camtasia paid version versus the free version is the parameters. So let's look at how that I can move the corners and expose certain portions of. With the free version, that option is not available. And I don't particularly want to have the client see my menu. It basically records the entire screen, and with the Camtasia version, you can specify what elements of the screen you want recorded. So that would be one of the major differences. Let's go over and look at how Loom looks, the free version. Okay, here we are in Loom, and as you can see, it places the camera down in the bottom left in a little circle, and it allows you to record the entire screen. So this is the same shot, and before we had cropped this area here. So just know there is a difference in the way the Loom records. The free version is completely different, and there are some other options. I'll show you those now. Now, working with Camtasia, I'll show you the back end of the video editing software, and it allows for this center camera. It allows me to, first of all, it allows you to record a camera on top of the desktop. So we have tracks here. We have track 1 is the background, and track 2, it highlights, is the camera image. So as we were recording it, recorded on 2 tracks. I can manage each track. And as you can see, I have these little green dots here and here along the camera track. So we'll pull the timeline, and you can see that I can manage the zoom in and zoom out function of the camera. So once I pull it here, I want it to zoom out. I want to do whatever editing I'm going to do, and then I can pull back and review and bring the camera back in. And I've turned the camera off for this recording so that you can't see me. So the way to do that is, as you can see, we have a menu item over here, and it has all these functions that actually provides you with different options. So there's transitions. So if we cut and we wanted to transition, you can see a transition. I'll slide. This green area is a transition. So if I wanted this transition to be longer, we'll go to here, and let's see if we can make this happen. We start darkening much further out. Okay, so there's a lot of customization here that the Camtasia version affords you. Many other features here. So that's a brief overview of the difference in having a paid version, Camtasia, with a lot of options. Move the camera, you can do a bunch of transitions, you can really get creative with the video itself, the video creation as you put it together. You can have logos floating, you could have artwork fade in and fade out, and background music. I mean, you know, it's way more than we really need to do for a 10-minute or a 20-minute review for a client, but you can use it in other aspects of your work as a home inspector. So if you are getting into video production, you can certainly use it for social media marketing. That is a really, really brief overview of the power of the Camtasia version. The free version, the Loom, as you can see, it actually records not only the entire browser window, but the entire screen. You could see the logos at the very bottom of my computer screen. So it really does capture the entire image, and there's not a way to set that. You also can't move the camera. So the free version has a small camera in the bottom left. You can make that camera a little larger, but you can't, you can't zoom it in, move it out. So it does have some limitations. Let's go look at the artwork that I use to layer on top of the video, give it a little bit more professional look. Let's look at that. Okay, this is our the back end of my YouTube channel, and as you can see, I do quite a few homeowner support videos. Interesting here, the views on this one, 16 views. So as I mentioned earlier, sometimes clients could pass this to their friends, their subcontractors to have it worked on. If they don't want to send the report, there could be just tons of reasons that the view count is up. Now, most of these are down here 3 or 4. Someone looks at it, they understand it, and they move on. So, but this is kind of the landing video, or the primary video, that image that shows on the video. So let's run over to Canva and look at how this art is set in here. So we can move this, obviously we can move it around and move this around, and you have lots of freedom. This can be zoomed in and, change the scale and what have you. Also, Canva has tons and tons of free formatted images for your video channel. So if you decide to get creative and do some other work, you can certainly do that. So whether you use Camtasia and all the edits that are available with that software program, or whether you use the free version and go with Loom or something similar, you can see that having a video review really does help get the point across, and I believe it is an excellent opportunity to improve your customer service.